What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Gemini. What's up, Gemmy Gems? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Gemini. All right, the first card you have is a man holding a coin in reverse. Number 43 with freedom in reverse. Okay, so there's something here. You're being rejected when it comes to your money and stability. All right, and you need to accept the rejection. Okay, you need to not keep yourself trapped in something, or do not try to fix something, make something, convince yourself or something or someone why they should keep you. You could be getting fired or something like that, or something is just, you're not going to get something. I feel like you need to not try to convince or coerce or whatever. With freedom in reverse, you are being rejected from something because you are trapping yourself in the future, whether you see that or not. You need to allow a rejection to happen and not stay stuck. What is a woman? This could be about love. What is a man holding a coin in reverse and freedom in reverse? You have the Hierophant in reverse, the Ten of Coins in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Yikes. If it's reverse, reverse the message. Taurus energy here. Aries energy here, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like something here is not stable. Could be family, work, something here. There's an underlying stability here with the Hierophant in reverse. You're not learning your lesson. You're going to repeat the same mistake over and over again. With the Emperor in reverse and the Magician in reverse, you need to release control. I feel like a lot of you guys are not a good ruler. You're not a good leader in your own life. You have the Magician in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are you're manifesting punishment because you are not learning your lesson. If it's reverse, reverse the message. What's the Hierophant in reverse? You have the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's going to be about family. This could be about family. Doesn't have to be, though. I feel like the situation is making you miserable. That's why you're not learning your lesson, because why are you here if it makes you miserable? That's why you're manifesting punishment because you're manifesting what you're telling the universe you want, what you're staying in. If you're staying in a situation that's going to trap you, if you're staying in a situation that does not bring you freedom, if you're staying in a situation that's rejecting you, if you're staying in a situation that does not make you emotionally happy, if you're staying in a situation and in order for you to stay in a situation, you have to manipulate it, you're going to end up losing it a lot quicker and a lot worse. You have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you need to not think about leaving and leave. What is the Ten of Coins in reverse? You have the Devil in reverse. You need to detach yourself from this because this situation is going to go down. Period. If you don't detach yourself, you're going to go down with this situation. Do you hear me? If you don't get out, you're going to drown with the building. Just like that. If you don't save yourself, you're going down with everybody else. What is a Magician in reverse? You have the Death card. Yeah, you about to say, nah, fuck that shit. Good. You're gonna end it. Good. What's the Emperor in reverse? You have the Hierophant. Yup. And once you release control, you will learn a lesson. And this going to be the lesson of sometimes you gotta let shit go. If it's rejecting you, it's not for you. There's a reason. In the future, something's going to happen, okay? We don't know everything. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Very good. A lot of you guys are going to stop fighting for something here because you want the universe to help. You want the universe's help. And you know the universe is not going to help you while you're still attached to something that is not for you, okay? And intention is everything. You better 100% detach and not just say that like Taurus. Taurus out here talking about, yeah, I'm leaving and not really leaving. So don't do that. You could have Taurus in your chart. The next card you have is the World in reverse, number 29, and Care in reverse. Cancer energy, Okay, I feel like there's a chapter here that you need to close out with the Cancer or your family. Okay, I feel these people don't care about you. You don't care about them. You need to close out a chapter. Some of you guys need to move away from these people or this person. What is the World in reverse and care in reverse? You have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like you're gonna have to fight your way. You're going to have to be all in and determined to fight closing a chapter off with this person, okay? Or these people. The Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords. I feel like that brings you a lot of stress. But you're going to have to do it. Okay? You're going to have to do it because there is no other way. What is the Seven of Wands? You're going to have to fight. For real. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're going to have to... I mean, I see you walking away from something anyway, but it's like somebody could be making it hard for you to walk away from something, but you're gonna have to fight. Like, you're gonna have to push, no matter what. They don't care about you. You don't care about them. So who cares? You leaving anyway. No, regardless of whatever, you have to go. They could stop you all you want. It doesn't matter. Or they could try to make it hard for you. Doesn't matter. What's the Three of Swords in reverse? You have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. I feel like, you are very set on starting something new. So that's like the confidence that you're using to push you through this. What's the Nine of Swords? You have the anything is possible. Yeah, I do feel like you're stressing out or whatever, but you're keeping the hope that anything is possible. The Hermit and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to hold yourself accountable for the fact that you're like, this door should have been closed. You allowed this door to stay open for too long, and it's like you allowed them to take more than what they deserve because you didn't close the door soon enough, okay? I feel like you like the conversation. I'm saying to people, like, sit at a dinner table. Like, maybe you had really good conversation with these people or this person, or, they were always there when you were bored. Something about it. You might, I feel like you're going to be like, damn, I was taking too much, or you were being greedy in some way when you didn't really need to be. What's the Page of Swords? You have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like you're going to get communication and it's like something's going to go from worse to like impossible. Something was already bad, but it's going to go from bad to worse. Okay, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Others of you guys who are not closing out this chapter, you're becoming delusional. If you're not closing out a chapter right now and starting something new, if that's not what you're doing, the universe is confusing you and making you go in circles. Okay, you are in the Seven of Cups energy right now, and that's why you're moving backwards. Half of y'all are like, that doesn't resonate. Of course it's not going to resonate because you're not closing out any chapters. Some of you guys need to stop watching tarot in general because you have selective hearing. And you only hear what you want. You don't hear what resonates. Not everything is going to resonate with you. I have a lot of people that watch my readings. And if you're not doing the work, you need to pay attention to what I'm saying. Those of you guys that are not closing out chapters, there isn't no new beginning or nothing because you're not closing out chapters. What the universe is doing is they're causing confusion. And you're in the Seven of Cups and you're confused. What the fuck is going on? The universe is confusing you and misguiding you on purpose. Because if you're not going to close out the chapter the way that it's usually done, the universe has other methods. But the universe loves us enough to not put us through crap. Because this earth is already crappy. We literally are born into a crappy ass world. And the universe knows that. Which is why they're very understanding. But at this point, those of you guys that are not closing out the chapters, you're not getting it. So they're going to have to go to volume 2 or whatever. And volume 2 requires for them to literally hypnotize your ass and make you think that you're doing this when you're actually doing that. To wake you the fuck up. That's for some of y'all. Over here, you have attachment. Number 5 with work in reverse. Okay, a lot of you guys have a very toxic attachment to your job or vice versa. Okay, what is attachment and work in reverse? I feel like if you don't leave your job is gonna fire you, and if your job fires you, it's going to be in a moment where it's not convenient for you. And I'm hearing a union. If you have a union or whatever and you're like, oh, they fired me, it doesn't matter, it's going to be hard to, If you think that it's hard for you to get fired from your job, you're going to be the first one. You're going to be the example. Okay, you're going to be the one that sets the example. Especially, I'm seeing somebody parade around, and especially if you're the one that's parading around and telling everybody, man, I'm untouchable, man, can nobody touch me, they ain't gonna do nothing, we got union, they're gonna use you as an example. Okay, because I feel like your job is tired of people thinking that they're untouchable. Your job is tired of people, like, you're not the first one that's done that. You're not special. A lot of people also thought the same thing. And it's gonna stop with you though. I feel like you were the one that was the most exaggerated with it. You were the one that did the most. You pushed it to the limit, and you're going to make it very hard for anyone to do what you're doing again. I also feel like they're going to make an example out of you. You have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. This is all being hidden from you, lovely. Because if you had even an idea that this was happening, you would figure out a way to stop it, wouldn't you? Yes, which is why it's going to stay hidden. And the universe is going to make sure that you don't know anything until you need to know it. The Five of Cups in reverse. Trust. You won't regret what's going to happen because it needs to happen. Okay, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay, you're over here like having a good time. Everybody's loving you and everybody's taking care of you. And you're like, you could have literally just finished dealing with something at work and you just, close that chapter out and you're like, whew, everybody loves me again. Everything's great again. Whoop, 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 whoop. What did I say? Seven of Cups. That's the universe making you pretend. Yeah, pretend. It's pretend. It's a video game. We're showing you that. The Moon, the Page of Cups. But your intuition is like, hey, there's something that you don't see. Hey, doesn't something feel weird? Hey, why is everybody being so nice? Hey, since when does Susan bring you lunch? And you're like, oh my gosh, everybody loves me. And they're just like being nice to you because you're about to get fried. Or they're being nice to you so that they can see your face. Some of you guys work in a situation where it's like you're in a community of people, or there's like a squad, or there's like a teammate energy, and it's like everybody's getting together behind your back. If this could be reverse the message. Everybody's getting together behind their back. Yo, we're going to play Gemini so bad, y'all. Oh my gosh. We're going to act like we actually like Gemini. Yes. No, come. Listen, I bake cookies on Fridays. I'm going to bring them and I'm going to put Gemini's initials on it. I'm going to put Gemini's favorite number. And then someone's going to be like, you know what? That's such a great idea. I'm going to bring some brownies, Gemini can't resist chocolate brownies. Ooh, yes. And I'm going to make Gemini feel so good. You're getting played like a fiddle, sweetie pie. But go ahead. Go ahead. What's the Knight of Cups? You won't regret leaving the job today. But if you wait to see how this shit play out, you're falling right into the trap that they are making for you. What is the Knight of Cups here? You have the Nine of Cups. You're in cloud nine with all these cookies and these brownies. The Three of Pentacles, they're going to leave your ass alone, sweetie. You're going to be confused because they're going to be so nice to you and stuff like that. And then, and then the next day you go to work, everyone's going to be talking about when they all went to the bar. And you're going to be like, damn, what? Y'all went to the sports bar without me? And they're like, yeah, we just, it was just a thing, we just ran into each other. And you're like, that doesn't make sense. They just literally bought me cookies and chocolate. Like, what am I? Like, do they not like me? What's going on? Am I not doing good? What's going on? They're going to have you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Gemini. That's exactly what they want. That's what they want. Your job is toxic. They toxic. And just because they give you a little cookie, a little brownie, you think that they like you again? Man, your job been toxic. It's always been toxic. You know what it is. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? You have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going to start I feel like you'll fight for this job because they haven't backstabbed you. Is that what you tell yourself? Is that what you tell yourself? Is that what you tell yourself? Because work is in reverse. They don't like you. They make it harder for you. Don't they not? Oh, they didn't backstab you when they could have. Oh, not yet, sweetie. The Eight of Cups. You're thinking about leaving. You should leave right now. You have the Hermit in reverse. They're not going to hold themselves accountable. They don't care. Like I said, they're going to make an example out of you. They don't care about you. You are an asset. They lose you, they'll replace you with somebody better. Some of y'all, they already have somebody that they want to take your position. These people are just itching and waiting for you to leave. And if you don't leave, they're going to kick your ass out. They're going to figure out a way to get you to leave because they want somebody in that spot. And they know that they can't, they can't fire you. So this could be a situation where they're going to start hazing you. You're going to be dealing with like a hazing situation at work where they're going to bully you every single day, mistreat you every single day at work just to get you to quit. Horrible. But you like it here, right? They haven't betrayed you yet, right? And it's crazy because a lot of y'all saw what they're about to do to you be done to other people. And you were like, that won't ever be me because people love me. The same person, they thought that too. Now look at you. You have to understand that even when it comes to work as well, friends especially. But if your friends, if people at work are doing things to other co-workers, to other friends, it's just going to be a matter of time before it's your turn. It's just not your time yet. But eventually it always becomes your time. That friend, that worker will eventually do it to you. What's the moon? But whatever, you don't see this yet. Whatever. You know how many people I've had. I've had so many people email me talking about, I'll be watching your readings and I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then when it happens, your voice be in my head. That's funny. Like, that's what's going to happen to you. When this happens, you're going to hear me. It's like, oh, yeah, you don't see it coming. Oh, yeah, you're so fine. Look at you. And you're going to be mocking me in your own head. What's the moon? You have the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you also don't see this coming because there's a lot of delays that are you would know that this is coming up because there's a lot of delays that are happening. Your plans are not going as planned. One thing is it's gonna go like this, it's gonna go like that. So you have a little heads up. Are you gonna do anything with that? I hope so. Probably not. The Knight of Swords. No, you're not. The Two of Cups because you got to see it to believe it. No, they like me. No, you don't understand. The brownies had my initial on it. Okay, Gemini. Okay. I'm not fighting you this shit. It's your life. Page of Cups is the Four of Wands in reverse. Your intuition is literally telling you, leave, separate, leave, please, leave. What are you going to do? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. No, I don't trust my intuition. You're crazy. The Seven of Cups. You're delusional. Like I said. All right, whatever. You gonna trust your intuition when you leave and you got no 401k? You got nothing because they fired you under circumstances that will not allow you to have your, ending. Something like that. Like I said, they're gonna set you up. They're gonna make you. And who wants to work at a job where every day you go, you're getting hazed? You're going to end up quitting. They're going to force you to quit. They're going to force you to quit, or you're going to get fired. You might get so mad at all the hazing. You might punch somebody in the face. You might do something that breaks the rules. You might get out of character, which is what they want you to do. What is a woman holding a... Ooh. Again, it's going to be about love. What is a man holding a coin in reverse and freedom? You have inspire others, okay? Yeah, I feel like the universe wants to know you're supposed to be inspiring others. And by you staying stuck in a situation with this money instability, you're not doing that. Like, I feel like you're supposed to be helping others right now. You're supposed to be doing something that you're not doing. So the universe is blocking everything that is not inspiring to anybody else. Because your path is meant to be inspiring others, whether you like that or not. And you're not in your life right now in order for that to happen. By this time right now, you're supposed to have I'm hearing a team, a posse. You're supposed to have some type of community of people. And if you don't, I feel like a lot of you guys don't, is because you're in the wrong freaking place. And the universe is going to make sure that falls apart so that you can go and inspire others, because we're here to, one, help ourselves grow and evolve, and as well as help others. Because if you're here and you're not helping anybody, you're not doing anything. You're not useful, because everything that is here is useful. Even the earth, the trees, the birds, anything that has a heart is useful. So it helps others in some way. It's a freaking circle of life. So if you're not helping others in some way, you're not inspiring others in some way, you're not going to get that. You're not supposed to be there. You have practice moderation. Some of you guys need to learn discipline and learn how to take things one step at a time, and learn that what's shiny and gold is not going to make you happy. It's not going to fill the hole that you have. It says take responsibility for your actions. A lot of you guys, your life is turning out the way that it is because of you and who you are. The universe is literally responding to all the energy that you have been putting out in the past few years. And some of it is manipulation and is toxic. What is care in reverse and the world in reverse? You have live your bliss, okay? Yeah, I do feel like the universe wants you to know that you're meant to be happy. You're meant to be, with people that care about you. And you have to close out chapters with people that do not care about you. There's always going to be somebody who don't like you. There's always going to be somebody who's going to try to mistreat you. That is part of life, okay? Just like in a video game, there's always going to be something that's going to come and try to stop you. A little enemy, a little thing that you're going to have to fight, right? Same thing. Just fight. That's all. When you have to fight, fight. When you have to sit down, sit down. That's it. But don't allow mistreatment or people to mistreat you or whatever because you don't want to do what you have to do, or because you're lazy and you're like, damn, another one? Yeah, and they're going to keep coming. All your life until the day you leave this planet, the opposition is always going to be there. But you have to love yourself enough that you're going to live your life every day. Like if you was to die tomorrow, like, what would you, like, make sure that if your life ends tomorrow, you will be like, you know what? I lived my life to the fullest. I did everything that was going to make me happy yesterday. Start doing that. Start doing things that make you happy every single day. Start thinking and imagining that the world could end tomorrow. If the world ends tomorrow, am I putting time and energy into people and places and things that I like? If the world ends tomorrow, like, are you going to be able to be happy with the life that you created for yourself? And if not, start changing that. You have an attitude of gratitude and be more grateful, because we all go through things. You're not the only one. What is work in reverse and attachment? This world is not perfect for a reason. We all go through stuff. You have follow the golden rule, okay? A lot of you guys need to treat others the way you want to be treated, okay? A lot of you guys are getting hazed at work, or you're about to get pushed out or bullied at work because you're a bully, because you be hazing people. And now that energy is gonna come back to you tenfold, I'm hearing. You have don't relinquish your power. I feel like a lot of you guys, you gave up your power. You decided to become, I feel like you weren't a bully. I feel like you became a bully because the job required it. I feel like you got into this job and then everybody's a bully. Everybody just bullies everybody else, and everybody just oppresses and betrays everybody. So you're like, damn, I guess I'm going to have to become a bully. I'm going to have to become an oppressor in order for me to hang out with these people. That's you giving them your power. Because you became somebody you're not, now you're losing everything that you thought you had. Because you gave somebody your power. You allowed a situation to tell you who you were. You allowed a situation to change who you are. You became somebody you're not just to fit in, and they're literally about to kick your ass out. A lot of you guys did a lot of sacrifices in order to get this job, and you're about to regret that because they're not going to care. Because it's not about oh, I have to change who I am to be part of this crew. No, it's once you saw who the crew was, you get out. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to love yourself enough to not, okay, I'll be whatever you guys need. Okay, if I'm up here and you need me to be down here, I'll be down here just for you guys. Because guess what? People see that. They saw that. They saw that you were willing to become low like them. They saw how easy you were to manipulate, how easy you were to convince. And they're now going to use that against you. This whole time they were watching you, studying you, and you were having a ball. Just having fun. And the whole time they're studying you, watching you. Some of you guys, I'm hearing they got you drunk one time on purpose and made you spill all your beans, and you don't even remember. It's like you blacked out that night. They have all that recorded. Bro, Some of y'all are screwed. Like, I'm telling you, you're screwed. With the moon here, there's things that you do not see. When the moon shows up, we don't know it until it shows up. I did not say what's going to happen to you in this video because I don't know. The moon is here. I'm just shooting out assumptions so that you guys can put one and one together depending on what this is for your life. So you can know what's ahead. Because I want you to really know for real that you're bugging. And I want you to know for real this job situation, this community situation, whatever this is going to bamboozle you, is going to start hazing you, becoming a bully, que sé yo. And this is not about giving you 2 weeks. You need to leave right now. Because you give them your 2 weeks, that 2 weeks, they're going to start bullying you the whole way. Hazing you the whole way. And I feel like they're doing this because they know that you won't leave willingly. They know that that's going to be like you leaving. It's going to take a lot for you to leave. They know that. So they're going to do the most. And I feel like some of you guys are sitting there like, damn. Because you remember how they did Kanisha, right? Like I said, you've seen what they've done to other people. They are willing to go lowest of the low. And you know that because you had to become one of them. And with the moon there, they have things, and maybe you're like, yeah, I'm one of them. So that's why I know the moon is here. Like I said, there's things that they have that you don't know. For example, you guys got really drunk one day. You blacked out. You said some shit you don't remember. They have that recorded. They've never told you. They never said anything until bam. They might even, blackmail you. Hey, if you don't leave, we're gonna show this to the chief, and it's you talking mad shit about your boss, about your chief. I don't know why I said chief. Whatever. You talking mad crap about them and and that boss got a big ass ego. If you don't lick their butthole, if you don't think that they're everything in a bag of chips, you do not get hours or something. So it's up to you, Gemini, what you want to do here. But this is very serious. The universe wants you to take it serious and follow the golden rule. Start treating people the way you want to be treated because that eventually comes back to you. It might not come right away because the universe is going to make you lose your job. So obviously that takes time. That's a big energy. You're going to lose something big. So they allowed you to be an asshole and be a bully for a long time. Yes, they did. Because they needed that repertoire. They needed that backup for when this comes. Because now the job is going to have all the reasons why they can do this and do that to you. Because this whole time you were being a bully. And like I said, they were watching you. They were keeping record. While you thought that they were just kissing your feet and massaging you and just making you feel special. No. Some of you guys, I'm hearing transfer. If you came from something else, if you came from another thing into this situation, that other thing let them know ahead of time who you were. So they knew who you were coming in, and the people already let them know, hey, if Gemini moves like this, if Gemini starts doing this, then that's what's gonna happen. It's like people were given the 411 about you and what you were really made of and the things that you did. So when you came into this job, they were watching you, but because they got the 411 already, they probably knew they can't just, they had to make it seem like we don't know anything. Tricking you. We don't know. We actually love you. We're actually catering to you. We don't care what they say. We're not listening to anything that they say. Maybe you knew that and you're like, oh, damn, they're not listening. Wow. Like they're actually just believing me. And that was part of the trap. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this and stay positive.